Let's talk about helping out the small business owner. You know how you always see these posts all over social media and they're going, support your small business like you do the celebrity, that you don't even know, those kind of things. Support your buddy that's starting a business, et cetera, et cetera. We see these posts all the time, but the truth is how can you do it? Because sometimes people, they think they're helping, but they're really not. So I'm going to explain some things to you in a manner that maybe you've never been told. Don't take offense to it. It's not poking at you. Most people have good intentions, but I'll explain a few things to you. Number one, when you come through the door, we're going to use, like a mechanic shop, right? Because sooner or later, we're all going to be at one, right? So let's say you got, a young buddy of yours that's a mechanic and he opens up his own little shop, okay? Rule number one, walk in empty-handed. Have nothing in your hands. Don't bring lunch. Don't bring some old parts you had laying in the attic you want to give them. Don't bring any of that stuff thinking you're helping them out. The only thing you need to walk in is money in your wallet. That is it. Because what happens is, a lot of times these business owners take offense to that because it's like, you brought me lunch and your car's in here working on. Now I feel obligated to cut you a big break on your bill for your car. Think this doesn't happen? It happened to me. I was in my early 20s. I had a diesel truck repair shop. I spent all day working on this semi. Guy brings me a sack of McDonald's, not even lying, and he thought because he brought me lunch that he doesn't have to pay a bill. So, and I'm not even lying. This is true. My buddy that's watching this, he's going to know who I'm talking about, and because I guarantee he remembers that. Now, keep in mind, some of you guys think that's far-fetched. Believe it or not, maybe to you it is, but it's really not to the business owner. We've seen some crazy stuff and some pretty ignorant people, right? Okay. Don't ask for a handout. Don't ask for a deal because, the big box chain down the road can get it to you better. If you're looking for a handout or a deal, you should not be there. You're really not supporting him. You're really not a small business. I mean, you're really kind of just, really taking care of yourself, and that's really not what it's about. So if you want to support a small business, you go in, you pay your bill, you leave. I mean, it's that simple, and, and you help spread the word about his work if it's good, and if not, don't go there. I tell a lot of people that I know that have friends starting small business, if you're worried that there's ever going to be conflict, just be upfront with them. Say, listen, buddy, I want to support you, but I'm not going to come here because I don't want to jeopardize our friendship in case something goes wrong or whatever, because people are that way. And I would respect that more than someone coming to me because they feel obligated to, okay? So keep that in mind. The other thing, one of the biggest things, calling after hours. I don't care if you're the Pope, okay? I don't care if you're the mayor. I don't care who you think you are, okay? The reality, the truth. You calling after hours to talk to this man or woman that owns this business about anything what it is that their business does to make a living is considered downright ignorant. It doesn't matter what is. I've had Sunday night, 9:30 at night, people calling me about something to do with their car, that doesn't really matter. It's not like they're bringing it to me. And I don't know these people that well, but somehow they got my cell phone number. So this stuff happens. Don't do it. If you're calling about car-related stuff, for example, a mechanic shop, even if it's your buddy, respect him. Call during hours to talk to him about it then. Don't call him 7 o'clock at night after a long day. He's frustrated. He started a business, so he's probably broke. He's trying to figure out how he's going to make money, but now he's got to be on the phone with, forever, explaining something that you may or may not be ready to spend money on anyway. So don't call him, because this happens all the time, about people that are wanting to say things like, well, I'm not planning on doing this till next summer, and it's like October. So, after hours. So again, not trying to be ignorant. These are things that people contact me all the time. So I just thought I'd spit it out there, give you guys some help if you truly want to help small business, especially in the gearhead community. The other thing is share his posts, share his tweets, like them, comment, do whatever you can. All that stuff matters. I mean, how many people get on social media and they like a photo of a hot chick that says she's an influencer that's really not influencing anything, but yet your buddy who is trying to feed his family, you run past his post and you can't hit the like button. I mean, this is the world we live in, okay? So, and also all you business owners, male or female, accept the fact it sucks, but that is going to happen. I mean, a lot of people talk a good game, but they're not going to do it. Get it, okay? The last and the most important thing, when a young man is starting a small business or a young woman is starting a small business, most of the time they get bombarded with, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, friends and buddies with all this advice that they need to do to start a small business and how they can succeed, but none of them have started a small business. Chances are, don't take offense to it, they're not going to listen to you because they are looking for those, those micro accomplishments every day that they did on their own, okay? So they come up with an idea, they do it, it works, and those little accomplishments that you don't even realize is happening in that person's head is huge to them, so that way, it gives them confidence to keep going, that they know what they're doing. You coming in giving advice, even if you're right, I'm just here to tell you, most of the time, they're not going to listen to you. Okay, and don't take it personal because they get bombarded with so much advice from people that, have never ran a business, have never done anything, that they just kind of tune it out. They don't even listen to it. Give them advice when they ask you for it. When they get in trouble and they say, hey, I don't know what to do. Here's a situation I'm in. What do you think? And then you give them advice. Don't bombard them with everything like they're doing is wrong because every time you tell them what to do, to them, you're making them feel stupid. So unless you've ran a small business, you're successful, and you're a millionaire or whatever, chances are they're not going to listen to everything you got to say. Don't take it personally.